Today's daily dose is quite a strong word that I received from Hashem, Adonai, Elohim. He has so many beautiful names. And he said to me, as I was struggling with a call that he has given me, and one that is not an easy call, and it requires true self-sacrifice. And although I've been called to different places in the world before, this one is even more severe. And I was struggling with it, and whining and whinging, as they say in Australia, and, you know, crying out and all of that. And he said this thing to me that was so beautiful. After I said all that I really needed to say, in not so pleasant terms, you know, really what I felt. I don't want to do it. I feel like you don't care about me, or you wouldn't send me to such a place. You know, all those things that are deep inside us. But when he asks us to do things we don't want to do, or not just our flesh, it is definitely our flesh, you know, our humanity that says, no, I don't want to do that. That's too hard. But even more than that, it's sometimes those deep wounds from our own past that we have not resolved yet, or have not let him to heal. And they become lenses, colored lenses, that we see everything, even what he asks of us, or even how he is with us. Our lenses are so colored by the past and the hurt that we think he's like who hurt us before. And he said this to me, a really profound word. I just want to read it exactly. I want you to be empty so I can fill you. And that sounds like such a, you know, a terrifying thing, you know, empty. You know, and it's not Buddhism. It's not we empty ourselves and then we've got all these, you know, ways of controlling our minds. No, nothing like that. Empty ourselves of all of what we hold on to keep ourselves safe, because we think we can protect ourselves from this insane world. We think we can control all the circumstances or people. None of that is true. So if we become empty before him, pour out everything we really feel, all the insecurities, even our doubts about him, to him, not running around, you know, trying to figure it out ourselves or compensate or use other means to not feel our feelings. No, tell him exactly. And we become empty before him of all of that. And then he can fill us. Because he says this, I believe it's Ephesians 3:19, to know the love of Mashiach, that it goes beyond all knowledge, human wisdom, that we may be filled with the fullness of Hashem, of God. Isn't that amazing? It's through that love of his sacrifice that we will know the love of the Father for us. But we can't do it while we're protecting ourselves and running around, swirling here, there, and everywhere, trying to control our lives. Let us sit before him. They have this amazing practice in some sects of Judaism, where you have an hour a day where you just pour out and you just discuss with him everything and anything that you need to. And you know what is amazing when you start to practice it? You end up with freedom. Because all that stuff you've been sitting on, holding on to, trying not to feel, is finally dealt with. Be with him, because he sure wants to be with you. Shalom, shalom.